Dear Ukrainian friends, today on the 10th of December, we in the European Union Advisory Mission in Ukraine celebrate with you the International Human Rights Day. On this day, every year, we commemorate the adoption of the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights 76 years ago.
It is also the culmination of the global 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence campaign, which we mark every year in Ukraine, together with our close Ukrainian partners. The campaign started on the 25th of November, and it focuses on the urgent need to combat gender-based violence, promote equality, and protect the rights of women and girls. This year's theme for Human Rights Day is Our Rights, Our Future, Right Now. It is a compelling call to action on this, the 76th anniversary of the Declaration.
We applaud the real progress on strengthening human rights in Ukraine achieved over the last years. We welcome Ukraine's strong efforts in implementing EU standards as part of Ukraine's EU accession process. This includes strong and effective institutions responsible for human rights, for democracy, and for the rule of law. EUAM will continue support for Ukraine's implementation of the National Human Rights Strategy.
The Universal Declaration of Human Rights laid the foundation for our human rights system, and the groundbreaking document remains more relevant than ever, most so in countries that have been ravaged by war and have endured severe violations of international human rights and humanitarian law. Countries like Ukraine, standing up to Russia's illegal and unjustified war of aggression.
Too often, vulnerable people bear the heaviest burden of war. Those whose rights to safety, health, work, education, water and sanitation, and adequate housing are severely impacted by the war. It is for this reason that we shine a light on those suffering the most. Our mission has intensified support to Ukrainian authorities in the investigation and prosecution of war crimes. We are dedicated to ensuring full accountability for international crimes committed during Russia's war of aggression.
Last year also marked the 25th year of the Declaration on Human Rights Defenders. We celebrate those who tirelessly champion human rights and promote equality and justice. The resilience and sacrifice of civil society organisations and journalists in Ukraine do not go unnoticed. Their task is onerous, and we are inspired by their impressive ability to continue operating even under harsh war conditions.
We stand with Ukraine. On this day, we remember that during hardship and all the wartime challenges, human rights have the power to unify a society. Today, we call for strengthening our joint efforts to ensure human rights for all. And more importantly, we honor every Ukrainian valiantly fighting for the most basic of human rights, which is the right to a peaceful life. Happy Human Rights Day. Slava Ukraini.